Hello once again, children. It is I, Mr. 1 month without uploading. Before I get into the story time here, I want to tell you all what I've been doing in the month that I haven't been uploading in at all. If you weren't here for the checkup, just skip to the time you see on screen here. So after I uploaded my previous video, which is guaranteed comedy for all you returning viewers out there, I did pretty much nothing else in the month of July. But around the end of July, I met a girl, and no, she's not from my school. We've been dating for a couple of weeks, and I just want to leave it at that for the details. And for this month so far, I've been hard at work for 2 new videos for the channel, which one of them is definitely one that you've all been expecting from me, and it will be released this month. I just haven't fully edited it yet, but I assure you it's gonna be a real fucking banger. The other one is something completely unique to the channel that I've never done before. It's not really out of the style, it's not really like out of the stuff. Look, it's different, okay? But that's enough for the details. Let's get on to the story time here. So back in early July, shortly after I uploaded my previous video, I joined band camp. Now, band camp is basically those band classes you have during school, except you do it from whenever you join it all the way up to November. And unfortunately, I'm still about 3 months away from getting out of band camp. So far, my experience with band camp has been mixed, and I want to talk about today why I now feel that way towards it. And just so the viewers at home know, this whole chain of events I'm about to go through happened all in one day last week, specifically on Monday. And it was on the first day of school too, so I had one hell of a day even before this. So on the days I have to go to band, I take a different bus to the one I usually take home, to the high school where band camp takes place. And the process of getting there itself was its own problem. Every seat was filled with 3 kids. People were screaming on there, and we were like half an hour late. And by we, I mean me and like 3 other girls who also go to camp with me, and girls who are also in my grade. And overall, it just wasn't a good time just getting there. By the time we did get there, we were greeted with an empty band room, meaning that people were on the practice field, which is one of the 2 fields the high school has, the other one being the football field. While the girls got their instruments, which were all easily holdable via, just a case, I had to carry 3 tom-toms on a stand. Tom-toms are basically the drums you'd see drummers use in rock music videos, and the stand was basically one you'd see on screen, but with 3 ends instead of 2. We exit the band room, and the girls make their way to the practice field, carrying the instruments no problem, with little to no effort at all. Meanwhile, I had trouble carrying all of the toms on the stand, as there's literally no part of the damn stand that is comfortable to hold. Like, seriously, throughout, like, up and down the entire stand, there was not a single comfortable part to hold. Okay, even, like, I don't know if it's because I have, like, big hands, or if I just wasn't doing anything right, but it was so fucking uncomfortable. Like, I can't even describe it. Not only were the toms incredibly uncomfortable to hold, but on top of the pain I was already experiencing, they weighed a fucking ton. Seriously, stacking them all up on your hand is probably weighing less than the actual fucking thing on the stand. Like, I can't describe it, okay? It was that bad, okay? It just weighed a fucking ton for me. So while I was slowly, and not so surely, making my way up to the practice field, I decided to take a quick break over by the football field, in which the path between the 2 fields were not far off at all. I stopped by the bleachers for a couple of minutes, and while I'm trying to find a comfortable way to hold the stand, I see football players walking past me. I was a bit confused at first, but I just brushed it off, knowing that their practice must be done for today. And while they're walking past me, I hear their coach telling them to hustle out of the field. Once I hear the guy, I take a quick glance at him standing by the entrance I went through. Then I turned back around and kept trying to find a comfortable grip for the stand. And next thing I know, when I go to turn back around to go to the practice field, everyone's gone, coach included. And to make matters even more worse, it started to fucking pour down rain as soon as I turned around. Like, it started fucking drenching me in rain, like, the moment I turned around and realized everyone was gone. So me, getting more soaked by the second, decides to go try to open the gate, still carrying the toms by the way, only for me to find out when I get close to the gate, I found out that the motherfucker chained it shut, okay? And on top of that, the stupid fucking football coach knew I was in there having trouble, yet he still decided to chain the fucking football gate closed, okay? He fucking chained it, okay? And it had a lock on there too. I was fucked. Like, there were no other entrances. I mean, yeah, there was another entrance by some concession stands, right? But those were also chained shut. So I was trapped in the fucking football field, or at least like by it. I was trapped in that area for like an hour, okay? I didn't even get to practice at all that day, okay? And to be honest, I probably deserved not having to practice, because holy shit, the process of me carrying the toms, which on their own are very uncomfortable and heavy to carry, stopping for a second to find out how to even carry them, just for me to get drenched in rain and locked into a football field. It's just, I can't describe it. It's just, it's awful, man. So after I found out that the football coach fucked me over and I found out I was locked in the football field, I found a little shade area where people go to cook food for the concession stands, I assume. Luckily, it was a shaded area, so I would be protected from the rain. So I spent about 15 minutes trying to find out how the fuck I can get out of here, because I really had no other options to. Like, I didn't know get anyone to get me out of here, because my phone was off at this point. My phone service was not paid for at all, okay? And this was just shitty timing, in my opinion. Like, the fact that my phone was off, it was just bad timing, okay? This whole day was just basically bad luck. Nothing here happened on purpose. It was just dumb, stupid fucking luck. But eventually someone must have been told about what happened to me, because someone from the percussion section came up to the gate with a bunch of keys and managed to unlock the chains off the gate for me, letting me go to practice. But the thing is, we were 20 minutes away from being done with practice at this point. So it was like 5:40, and practice usually gets over at 6, okay? So I spent maybe about 5 minutes walking back up to the band room, where I was nice and drenched and cold and sweaty, and I just waited at that point for my mom to pick me up. So yeah, overall, that day was it was shit, okay? It was just, and I'm saying this on the day that there is bad luck, because right now it's Friday the 13th. So that's like over a fucking week in advance of bad luck. But I guess the moral of the story here is to not take breaks to trying to carry something up a hill and up a football field. I don't fucking know. I'm not a very moralized person. I don't know. I don't know any morals, okay? No, I'm kidding. I've been to fucking school before. Of course I know morals. But, anyways, I hope you've enjoyed my first Storytime segment on this channel. Hopefully it didn't suck as bad as I, expected it to. Yeah, so I have to say, make sure to smash the like button, subscribe with notifications on, follow my social media, where I often post updates on my videos, and, see you later with those 2 new videos coming this month. In fact, I'll show you a teaser of one of them right now.